Hey guys, Dan Hood, Big DH 2000.
Big DH 2000 Jr., also known as Xander.
Yeah, we just got back from the Slingshot shoot in Tennessee. And we're going to look at some of the stuff he got first, and then I'll pause the video while he runs off, and then I'll finish showing you all of what I got, okay?
Okay.
So first off, let's start here.
Okay.
Where'd we stop? Here, show them the sticker.
So this is a sticker.
It's BC Precision.
But it's backwards.
No, it'll be fine on the video. Now come on back. We stopped there on the way up because it was only 5 minutes off the road. What'd you get?
And I got the 7s.
You got 7mm. Yeah, put them in there.
It's like the little metal ones.
He shot about half of that 25 pounds up there. Wait. And then we also got 8mm, a box of 25 pounds of 8mm. And then BC Precisions takes care of all the little kids that come up there. If you've never been to them before, they gave him a variety pack. Here, I'll show you. It's got a whole bunch of little bags inside with different sizes so he can test them and find out what size he likes. Put it back here. Now, who gave that to you?
Mr. Todd.
Yeah, okay.
It's clay ammo.
Okay, and then Mr. Patrick gave those to you, right? Show him. More clay ammo for him to play with. Okay, put them back. And then...
Oh, I want to show them.
Yeah. Give me a second. Mr. Darrell gave that to you, and we banded that up.
I didn't get it at the Slingshot event.
But you got it to take to there, right?
Yes,
to have
and
fun with.
Daddy put on a band.
Okay, put it back.
And I want to show them
No. Okay, show them.
And people hit this. Your friends.
It's a fry pan. Yeah, everybody hit it, and Xander got to because we put it up. Xander got to bring it back.
And also my cousin got one too.
Okay, here. Mr. Chad Lee gave that to you.
I might give him his back, but I want the extra blue one.
I gave him mine, but this is the little junior one.
And the clay ammo.
So Xander's gonna try it.
And also I'm gonna take out the blue one, okay?
Yeah, okay.
And this is my knife.
Mr. Chad Lee gave that to you too.
And that's how sharp it is.
Be careful when you put it away.
I know.
Don't get concentrated on the video. Okay. And now this one will do. And what's this? A band tying jig from who? Mr. Riley, right?
And I always wanted one. I saw him get it.
Hold it
and
up.
I'm like, when am I gonna get one? And then he asked one of his friends, Mr. Riley, and he also.
Okay. What else did he give you?
He also gave me.
This is called a long tom.
So you put it in your hand like so, and then you twist it sideways.
Now back up so they can see it in the video.
And then
Xander. Oh wait, it's tangled.
Sorry.
Xander shot this a lot over the weekend.
Yeah, and it barely hurts you. And you know how it's regular, but you just hit it sideways and just,
Yeah. Did you hit the big gong with it?
I hit it 2 times, but I hit it with those.
With the little one?
I hit it. I know I hit it once, like right here.
Okay. And then what you got this from Mr. Todd, right? Show him what it is.
It's from another world.
Yeah, he calls it. Now don't drop it. It's for those who don't know, Todd Gray Wolf makes a lot of pens, and Xander really liked this one.
And it's called, and I think it's a Galaxy pen.
Okay, is that good, Xander? Why don't you say goodbye, and Daddy will do all of his later. Okay.
Bye.
Okay, let's just pause it. Okay guys, I'm back. Now I'm here by myself. Okay, so let's see what else we got. This is all Xander stuff. You guys know that Drew Bilbrey makes earrings. Here's one set. I got them from my wife. And then here's another set. These glow in the dark. Okay, I'll hold them up to you. Okay, they glow in the dark. This is one of my daughter's favorite colors, so those are for her. And then sometime back, you'll remember I got a Pistol Pete cartoon drawn by a young lady in California for me. Well, Drew Bilbrey also, I'll just show one of these. He made a set of earrings, and for those who can't see, you know, like the chili pepper you get at the ground up chilies you get at dry chilies you get at, say, any pizza joint where you can sprinkle them on the pizza, these are full of those. So they're hot pepper spice, if you will. But anyway, I brought those down here to show you. Drew makes beautiful earrings right now. If you guys are interested, contact him. Okay. Traded my hat for a hat with Matt because I like to keep them in my collection, assuming my son doesn't steal them, because he likes the XO. He doesn't realize it's a logo and a thing. He thinks it's like he wants to know why it's not double X for 2 eyes, cross eyes. But anyway, Matt, thanks for that. Okay. Noah Ray wasn't there, but he did send me some stuff. Some red precise, some 1632 in amber color, some, I think it's, yeah, he wanted me to try the 1030, okay, which is green. So he sent that to me. I also got 4 rolls of the black amber tape. Okay, sorry, I'm kind of moving stuff around as I talk about it. This is all my son's stuff, which we'll eventually put away. I do need to be very clear. We were at Bell Ridge Campground. Okay, here's the guest pass. Folks, I can't say enough about this campground. Outstanding quality facility right off of I-40 in Tennessee. Nice little lake to swim and fish in, couple of waterfalls. I mean, 4-wheeler trails and dirt bike trails like you've never seen. Other people will talk about those more, okay? Got a nice deck of cards from Chad Lee to beat up on, a little fancier so they cut better. Got some weird pieces of brass from a friend that I thought it'd be a chore to figure out how to use them, but that's what I like. Keeps me challenged. These are from Matthew Cornelison. He wasn't able to be there, but Will J brought them out. Oh, and I cannot thank Todd enough, because several people in the family bought pens from him. We met up at the hotel, he, my son, and I. The night we came, we went out to dinner, had an enjoyable time together. Thoroughly enjoyed that, Todd. Todd also gave me some of these spinners because he didn't want to drag them all the way home, and he said, you'll use them more with your son now. There's 2 of them, but I'll show you how they work. If you haven't seen them, you hit them, and they pop up a little bit, because they have, if you hit them just right, they have a thing so that they lock back into place facing forward. As you can see, they took quite a bit of abuse. Okay, let's put this down here. Here's the second one. Okay, thank you, Todd. Those will be well enjoyed in our backyard. Somehow I ended up, Patrick gave me this because he didn't know what to do with it. We had to use a converter because everything had the big plugs for motorhomes to get the fan running. So I ended up with a converter plug. Oh, more from Todd. 3 mayonnaise or peanut butter jars full of 1/2-inch ammo that he's no longer really using. Oh, here's the 3rd one. Okay. I took my tuba target up, and it finally has dings on it, so it's worthy of being put in the front yard. Like I said, we stopped at BC Precision. I ended up buying, I think in the end, it was 50 or 75 pounds of 12mm. I emptied one immediately into a container, still got the other 2 boxes, which I'll go through. Once again, Chad Lee gave me some 5.8s he had laying around he didn't want to try to shoot. Got a few more stickers. Oh yeah, since we're talking about stickers. As you can see, My water jug has a few more stickers on them as of this weekend. Okay, I'll just spin it gently. You can see them all. Okay, so that was cool, and it'll probably have one more as of this afternoon. Got this nice little shooter from Noah Ray as well, sent to me through Darren. Nice wood handle. For those that understand, the reason Noah was sending me this is he wanted me not just to see the sighting system, which I already knew about, but this is one of those where it's almost like a pistol thing. You can see how you put in the band. You slide the band in, and then as you pull the band tight, you push this down, and you can see it wedges the band in, keeps it from moving. Pretty impressive little system. I'm going to enjoy studying that. Thank you, Noah. Okay, and now I took these two targets up, okay, both made by Champion. You may have seen me do a video on them. You hit them, they automatically reset, okay, but the important thing I wanted to tell all of you, okay, this one, the wolf or the coyote, I forget what it's called, if you just lightly drill out the paint in the eye, it'll fit the Ramset 22 blanks you can get at Home Depot and Lowe's for your Ramset redhead. And then you just need to put a little fun tack. It's called fun tack on the back of it, like you stick up posters. And it'll hold the 22 blank in, and when it goes off, you know, you don't want it inside because it makes a noise, but it'll be nice and pleasant. A couple things I still need to talk about. Hope you guys don't mind this being a long video. Okay. Darren Glenn Cook always finds interesting and weird materials laying around. He's a good hunt and find kind of guy. So I got another plate of aluminum that was left over. It's excellent aluminum from where he gets it from. Okay, and then he found this material. It's by a company called Trespa. And I forget what the company's name is, but what it basically is, here, I'll bring it up to you and show you. You can see the end right there. It's basically phenolic resin with like, it's almost like a phenolic resin particle board, okay? At least that's what I read. Now I haven't checked to see what the grade, there's a grade listed here as to what it is, you know, 6190149-4-10. I'm not sure if that's the particle board model, but it also talks about laying down wood-based paper in layers and pouring the resin over it. So you could either look at it as a phenolic micarta with paper or a particle board. I'm not sure which one this is. I'm gonna have to do some research on it and find out. But I think it's recently been used a lot in countertops and walls where they don't want a lot of damage. Apparently it takes a lot of beating. Now I don't know what its strength is to see if I could use it solely as a thing for slingshots, but at the very least I can use it, excuse me, as a very cool fascia on slingshots. Okay. My brother bought me this stuff for Father's Day, okay, and he gave it to me while I was up there, so I'll add it in this video. I pointed out a few knives I like to him. This is CRKT. I believe it's got a G10 handle, and you can see that it looks like a pelican beak. It's the SPEW or SPEW, depending on how you say it. But it's got this really nice sand and gray G10 on it that's been textured. Thank you, little brother. He also gave me this little, this little keychain model. Let me pull it out so I can show you. I saw this and I've had this on my want list on Amazon for a while, and thanks to my little brother I now have it. Okay, once again, a little tiny, I forget, it's a little tiny Damascus blade. You only hold it like this. It's only meant to be on like a keychain or a necklace, okay? It's not meant to do much, but like whenever you need to cut open a box or something or slice a little paper, it's perfect. It's a liner lock, which means you push the liner down and it folds back up into this tiny little thing. Thanks a ton, little brother. You put that away safely for a minute. Okay, and now I have one final thing to show you guys. Many of you will know Eric, Metrograde, used to make a very lot of unique slingshots. And there was one in particular I've always admired that I knew I probably could never make myself until I actually bought a CNC. And over the years, I've decided I'm not in the mood for a CNC anytime soon, which is a fancy router that's run by computers. So I just admired it. Well, Todd was kind enough to allow me to purchase it off of him. And I believe there's only 2 that have ever been made. Eric keeps and maintains the red one. And here is the blue one, okay? Todd, I can't thank you enough for letting me buy this off of you. For those that don't understand, here, let me show you. This is what you would call a breakdown slingshot, okay? Ocularis plugs, which work. Got the Metro logo in it. You hold it like this, okay? But so that it doesn't look as a slingshot when you travel, you see, if you twist this a little bit, it loosens and that'll slide right out of the hole, okay? And you can slide it right back in. Well, let me get it back in. There you go. Okay, it's snug on purpose. And then you twist it, get it just right, tighten it back up, and it does that on all 3 so that it's a tear down slingshot, okay? Todd, I love this thing, and thank you so much for allowing me to take it off your hands or purchase it off your hands. Because I may not shoot it a lot, but I'll admire it. And the reason I can probably never make this is I don't have a CNC. And even if I did, I probably wouldn't want to, because this is something so unique and so Eric that I wouldn't want to copy it myself. I just want to enjoy it. And I'm trying to enjoy this without my son stealing it, because he loves this thing too. He said, "Daddy, it's so cool." And I'll just tell you this, I'll say this. Folks, I thank you for everything, the stuff I was able to buy, the stuff you guys bought off of me. Just being able to hang out with people, you know, good people like Slingshot folks. And after all this craziness we've had, it was a bit insane, and the camp was beautiful. Thank you, Patrick, for having the mindset to set something up, even though you got absolutely terrified once you found out how many people were coming. But I hope we did the Slingshot community proud up there, because we tried to clean up and we did everything like we normally do, and I hope those folks are real happy. 2 things I'll say here. Todd, my son, loves that pen. I love this. We love everything we got from everybody. Dick Riley, my son, loves this thing, and he's done more shooting off of it than anything I've built him, which is a good thing because he's really getting into it. And I think the best thing about this whole weekend was the fact that my son wants to go to the next one, and I told him that whenever the next one is held, we'll leave Thursday night and I'll take him out of school for a day on Friday if it's during school, and we'll go and we'll do our thing, and we'll try to get home in time so he can go back to school on Monday. But he's really excited, which is a first, okay? And I tell you what, folks, get your kids involved, because it's nothing more fun than to have a hobby that you can share with your children. And my dog's telling me I've talked long enough. Sorry this video is long. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys can sense the excitement when you go to on these trips. And now I'm gonna go rest and give the ladies their earrings so that they can enjoy them. Thanks again, Drew, for those, okay? Thanks to everybody who's provided the part of this pile. Even if I bought it off you, I still thank you for allowing me to buy it off you, okay? And thanks to everybody who bought off of me. And I came back with, the only hat I came back with was the one on my son's head and the one on my head, okay? I thank everybody who bought those as well. If you want one, let me know. I'll be putting in another order soon. Take care, folks. See you later.